there, Leos and Leo cross watchers. Welcome back to my Tarot Nook. Thank you so much for joining me today. I sincerely hope you're doing wonderful and life has been treating you great. So this will be a love reading for you, Leo, and your person. This is the person on your mind, Leo, when you decided to show up for this reading and check it out. All right, if you are a cross watcher, you're here for this reading because your person is a Leo or has Leo in their chart. All right, so I'll check the cards for what's next for you, Leo, and them. And I'll start by pulling just overall messages that connect you and this person. Your relationship, your situationship, you know exactly what's going on with it. We'll just see where things are and where they're headed next for you and this person. All right. So we have a new love here. So definitely a new phase, okay? Some of you here, there's just like a new beginning. All right. This is something that feels faded. This is a connection that feels like it still has enough room to grow, to explore, to engage, to kind of thrive in. All right, so we have a definitely strong magnetic attraction right now. Okay, somebody here is just there's somebody's gonna have a hard time moving on, or somebody's having a hard time moving on from this other person. All right, more so there's some anxiety about this. Okay, so there's just something here that's making the other person, like somebody's feeling stressed out. All right, and again we have soulmate. So I feel like maybe somebody's stressing out that maybe the other person is not feeling the same towards the other, like the same, they're not matching, I guess, like not matching your energies. All right, something just feels like intuitively something is feeling, like your gut feeling is telling you something is off. But I feel like, you know, for a lot of you here, somebody wants just like a new beginning. In terms of like what's next, it just feels like, you know, there could be like an attraction that's just kind of right now, it just feels like not confusing, but it feels like childlike, or just maybe a little much of this or that. But it's just something that it cannot be explained. Somebody's finding the other person very irresistible. Things could have kicked off like flirty, or your person or your situation was more on a flirtatious level. So like the meaningfulness of it has grown for one person over the other. There could be concerns about if somebody's flirting with somebody else. All right, let's see what's going on here for you, Leo. Okay, so now I'm going to pull your cards first, and then your person's cards, the cross watchers, right underneath. And for each card, I have, I'll ask specific questions, and then I'll go with what the cards reveal. And that card wanted to peek, so that'll be your first card. All right, so we have the Lover's card for what's on your mind, hopes, concerns, or worries, desires, whatever it is. We have the Devil in reverse for how your feelings are towards this person, or towards your situation, or both. Okay, the World in reverse for what's in your way right now, what are some obstacles, what are some knowns or unknowns, what's hidden, what might be revealed. So just kind of like all the big stuff right there. And King of Cups is for what you want from them. Okay, or maybe what it is you don't want them to do. So the wants and needs here. Okay, and we also have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse for what's next for you with them, in terms of like your next moves towards them, if any. All right, and then your energy is the Five of Pentacles, coming in strong with that. All right, beautiful Leos. What else is here for this energy? The cross watcher, Leo's person. What is going on with this person towards Leo and the situation? All right. Again, the desire to know is why you're here. So this is meant to be about somebody that you are each connected to by showing up to this reading, online or offline, whatever it is. Okay. So we have the Seven of Coins in the reverse for what's on their mind, hopes, desires, concerns. The Three of Coins for their feelings towards you and the connection and the situation. the Ace of Wands, what's in their way right now. The Knight of Wands for what they want from you. And the Strength card in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Strength card in reverse for what's next for them towards you, like their next moves. And their energy for this reading is the Four of Wands. All right, my eyes are itching. All right, so your energy here, Leo, entering the reading, your Five of Pentacles, the Taurus energy. You're feeling abandoned right now. You're feeling kind of like, some of you could be the ones that are having anxiety. You know, you're in a connection with somebody like your soulmate. And I feel like some of you, you know, you might be having a hard time moving on from something, and there's a new beginning to be desired, to have a new love, okay? Magnetically attracted to one another, fated meaning, destined, okay? Especially with the soulmate, and here we have it again. You're showing up as you believe that this is somebody that's your soulmate. But you know, there's choices to be made in love here, and so the desire to have a perfect union is what's on your mind. You know, you hope things will be kind of, you know, fulfilling, that the connection can thrive, okay, and that, you know, you can like keep them satisfied, like you have these thoughts and concerns. All right, some of you here, whatever issues are going on or whatever concerns, you're hoping things will will be in your favor, or like you're hoping that what you're worried about isn't something to worry about. Like, okay, so it's just that you want to be in a place where you want to rekindle something here, okay? You're like missing somebody, and I feel like some of you, you know, you could be around energy that kind of could be a little kind of egotistical to some degree, so they kind of can't focus on what they have and what's in front of them. It always feels like there's competition. They could be very, you know, like, I don't know, like important people, I don't know, good looking, I don't know, whatever it is, but it brings about a sense of insecurity also as well. All right, but I feel like you know, you're somebody that is envied by a lot of people as well, naturally, so you're coming in as a strong energy that way. But we have a Gemini air energy here, so there's just a lot of kind of you know, like logical thinking, yes, but also communication here. So sometimes things can feel a little tricky, okay? Some like trust can become like a problem. All right, so the Devil card in the, well, hold up, for them, yeah, I gotta go this way. So the Four of Wands for them in the reverse, with the Seven of Coins in the reverse as well. Their overall energy, the Four of Wands is an Aries card. Okay, so strong-minded energy is coming through. I feel like there's somebody that wants to build some type of foundation, okay, but I feel like for a lot of you, you know, in the sense of romance, they think that it's okay to kind of take a break. So right now they could be like no communication. It's not that they don't necessarily want to have a stable connection or have something, but commitment might be like a thing right now that's kind of like, you know, not something that they may have been thinking about or they care to think about. But this is somebody that I feel like they're currently like feeling like they're in denial about like how they feel. All right, because they're thinking about somebody in the past person. So I feel like, you know, like again, there's there's a mutual desire to kind of reconcile or rekindle something for different reasons with different ways. So it's kind of like there's something here that's very magnetic. So it's kind of like, okay, well, if we can't connect this way, are we going to connect this way, is how I'm feeling that. Okay, so the Seven of Coins in the reverse, this is a Taurus card. Some type of a delay here. There's a negative essence here. I feel like, you know, like on their mind, I feel like sometimes they may feel like they need some me time, or maybe something is just a little too much. Like they feel burnt out for some of you, for them, I should say, really. And sometimes I feel like this is somebody that feels like, you know, they have to be maybe perfect. Or I don't know if it's you that has perfectionist expectations, or if it's just that they feel like they have, like if things are just not perfect a certain way, then again, there's like a lack of motivation. So even though there's a desire right now to kind of try, but not from a different place, their feelings and like, or not their feelings, but what's on their mind, their concerns, is just that the motivation is their I feel like they're questioning their motivation, or not, they're not motivated, okay, not their motivation. So the devil in reverse here, Capricorn energy, okay, Saturn energy as well, for how you're feeling. I feel like some of you here, you know, you're feeling like, you know, you're kind of stuck but coming out of something, okay? So for a lot of you here, you know, there's a part of you that's kind of, for the situation itself, it feels like there was a close call, that if you continued on a certain path, you could have kind of fallen down like a bigger hole or something like that. And so something kind of, you know, shifted here. And I feel like for a lot of you here, you kind of dodged something. All right. But it feels like, because the devil is showing up in the reverse, there's a sense of negative thinking that's kind of like clouding you as well, though. So you could be dealing with something where like manipulation has been a problem for you, or for them, or for the both of you. Okay. But I feel like overall, like for the situation itself, you feel like there's a sense of like connection here that's kind of on a twin flame level, on a soulmate level, but it just feels like there's a lot of work still to be done. All right, so it's kind of like things keep revealing themselves, and it kind of puts you in a place where you know more how what it is that you want. Okay, but it feels like for a lot of you, you know, the desire here is, again, we have two twin flames. Okay, this is coming from like a love angle, and this is coming from like a thinking kind of freedom slash trapped level. Okay, now for them with the three of coins, their feelings, all right, this is a Capricorn energy as well, by the way. So we have two Capricorn energies. I feel like they come through as they want an like to have like a new opportunity, or be off like have a way where there could be like an open a door to new options. Okay, new opportunity here. I do feel like this is somebody that is trying to learn how to do things right, or perhaps, you know, do something, like I said, do it from a different angle. So they're kind of learning how to kind of put that to work the right way. They could be distracted a little bit, so they're not completely focused on, you know, pursuing everything right now, or like all at the same time. All right, but they're keeping tabs on you somehow, though. They're keeping like they I feel like whatever's going on, they're very attracted to you. So, you know, keeping up with you on social media, reflecting, keeping you on their mind in a very kind of a sexual, like a sexually attractive, magnetic way is like on their, it's on their sphere. Because I mean, look at this right here. It's really strong if you think about it. Three cards talk about basically the connection in a very strong way, in a strong-minded way. So somebody that's learning how to continuously improve, so to speak. Okay, now your challenges for the both of you, your challenge here is the World card in the reverse. So um you know, again, you're like in a place of anxiety. You're a place where you're feeling like kind of if things are taking off or not, or if like you know, you feel like you've dodged something and you were feeling trapped. With the World card, it just feels like you're, you know, something is kind of lacking success for you. All right, in terms of a connection, I feel like, you know, you're starting to feel like you might need to rethink connection with somebody if they're just all talk and no action. But it just feels like for some of you, your challenge is like you're having a hard time like planning like to move forward. You're not stuck, but you're struggling to move forward from the connection yet. Again, because I feel like there's a soulmate connection, that's like something where you feel like you're not like ready to completely let go of. Okay, now how they're feeling about that, well, they're also having, yeah, they feel like the Ace of Wands is very strong for them. The desire for new something new, a new energy with you, a new chapter with you is very strong. But it's been the challenge, okay, because I feel like they're having a hard time. You know, they could be dealing with hesitation. They could have canceled some plans in the past, so they're not unsure how to recover from that. All right, or they could just kind of, the challenges again, they're not moving or acting on much. They're just kind of sitting there being vague. All right, so there's just like the passion is just being delayed. All right, but that's been the challenge though. Okay, so I feel like the biggest thing is the passion, inspiration, and like the motivation, like I was talking about. It's just that that's been something that's kind of holding things, slowing things down. Okay, and I feel like maybe something is just setting them back. Maybe their esteem or confidence is affecting them a little bit. The King of Cups to their Knight of Cups. All right. I feel like, coming in as the King of Cups here, Aquarius, Pisces energy. There's a lot of emotional like balance with you here. Leo, you're coming through very strong, mindful. All right. And I feel like you're just not, going to be sitting here trying to give your love to just anybody or whatever. But I feel like, what it is that you want from them is to stop being stingy with love. Or to stop being stingy with their time or emotions, or to at least be able to face and like cope and deal with their emotions in a way that kind of, just kind of aligns things the right way. Okay, so I feel like, you see them as a compassionate person, but you want for them to kind of, if they are, to actually act it, but not to just to, kind of say it and like allude to it, like, you like, it feels like you come in, you're very experienced here, Leo, like you can sniff through some of it. So there's some things that you can overlook because like you understand people are different, but I feel like this is something here, there's good intentions in these thoughts. So for what it is that they want from you, the Knight of Cups in reverse, okay, and this is a Libra Scorpio energy. I feel like they're just having a hard time dealing with how to, like, perhaps there could be, like, again, like a lot of conflicts or just kind of a lot of feeling like feeling stuck, or kind of again trying to like deepen a bond, or connect in a certain way based on desires, and but the other person may not be seeing it that way. So with the Knight of Cups, I feel like this person just kind of it's just comes across like they can't help but being like a hopeless romantic, but there's also like a lot of mood swings with them. Okay, so I feel like maybe they want you to be understanding of that, or just kind of, you know, I don't know, like realize that that's just maybe something that they need to work on. It does feel though that this is a card of intuition. We have multiple cards of cups here, and we have intuition. So I feel like here it's really more about trusting your gut with what they want, or what they would prefer. I feel like they just want you to be understanding, okay, but they want to take some type of movement and action, but I feel like they want you to be less reactive. So maybe, I don't know, but maybe they think you get a little too jealous because the devil's here in the reverse and a whole bunch of other things. Or with the lovers as well, that could kind of overpower. But you are in a connection where I feel like this person is connected and knows other people, or just has like a certain lifestyle. So there's an envy here. There's a line of envy connected to you and this person. Like when you're with them, like people like prefer that that they're with them. So and it could be friends, it could be anything. So there's just that though. Moving forward, both these cards are in the reverse to close out the reading. Your next moves towards them, their next moves towards you. I feel like your next moves towards them with this 8 Virgo card, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, is, you're feeling undervalued and you feel like things are lacking passion. So I feel like you're feeling uninspired to put in the work. Okay, now you're feeling, and then that's the anxiety part. It's like almost like if you don't put in the work, will they care to put in the work so that things like, so like whenever this case, it feels like you are always putting in more than they are, and I feel like you're feeling burnt out. The Strength card, Leo, this is you. It's you showing up for them. This is a very strong card to show up on their side, seeing that this reading is for you. I feel like you're like their weakness here, and I feel like their next moves towards you here. Maybe they want to come in to fix something. If the relationship has like some ability to kind of become strong, or um, kind of become improved, I should say. There's a desire for that, but there's multiple cards back to back where like it shows that there could be some moodiness, or like somebody like kind of like can become like erratic or something like that. So I feel like the message here, don't let this person, if they cause you anxiety, don't let anxiety get in the way. But more importantly, their next moves towards you here, I feel like they want to come through and try to strengthen something, all right, but I feel like there's a low self-esteem here. I feel like this is somebody that also, for some of you, may not feel like they're worthy of love, and the way you're seeing them and the way you love them and the way you're connected with them, they're not at that level to understand it, so they're not seeing, like, they're not able to kind of reciprocate in that sense of passion. But I don't feel like it's a negative thing for you or towards you, or it's not because they're not like because they're turned off. I don't know if that's even a thing. It's more like they're not compatibility wise, they're not aligned to that yet. So I feel like you're pulling him into the journey though of understanding what all this means. All right, so let's pull some conversation between you and them. So let's see what's here that they may want to say to you, or you might want to say to them, or what feelings are just showing up. Whatever it is, let's see. What are the messages for Leo? So my life started when I met you. All right, I can't even look at you right now. So I just wish things were different. Your family won't like me. You are so very special. The number 21, I don't know if that means anything. Number 15, I want to get you drunk. Holy wow, tell me that story. I'm sorry, okay? So we have that. And I want a fresh start with you. So, I mean, I left because you told me to. And if I follow you, I could lose everything. So there's a lot to think about here with all these messages between the two of you. Let's see what other hidden truths are here for you and Leo, for you and them. So I'll pull 3 cards for you right here and 3 cards for them. And these could be interactions for you and them right now. I know that I crossed the line with you. We also have, I left when I saw you with someone. And I left before you could leave me. Wow. I want to tell you how I feel. I remember every detail of that day. I hide behind material things. Interesting. Finally, some self-love, self-healing messages for you. If Leo, you're still here with me, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new. I do variety style readings on this channel. I'd love to have you come back and check out future readings. So hit the notification bell as well. Thank you for supporting my channel in that way. That's all I ask. I'm going to pull a final word for you here. If you'd like to type in the comments, let me know you're claiming the reading or that you stayed with me till the end. You can do so. Your word is compassion. We talked about that earlier. And your message is resolve your conflicts with compassion. Okay, so I feel, yeah, okay. So Leo, love y'all so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.